kababayan from all over around the world. This is your mentor Neil, and I hope everyone is fine. So, this is just very quick, guys. Gagawin natin ngayon ay check natin ulit yung index natin sa Philippine market. And at the same time, after that, ay mag-filter tayo ng mga opportunities. So, ano ba yung mga stocks na pwede nating bilhin at or stocks that are setting up for a buy signal for next week. So, right, so if you're interested, stay tuned. Right, so let's take a review again with our index in the Philippine market. And let's start off with looking at the 5-year chart. And here it is. So basically we have the high at 9,050 and a low which was established during the COVID market crash last year around 4,000. And before that market crash, meron tayong low dito which is around 6,114. And then after the market recovery during the market crash, after the market crash last year, ay nag-rally itong PSEI and started to create higher lows, so which signals some recovery after this big crash. So ayun, nag-establish dito at around 5,400, rallied, pulled back again, and we have the low at the higher low at 5,720, then rally again, went to 7,400, and after that start of the year January, nag-start naman yung bearish move, which is actually in a bigger time frame. It's just a market correction. So basically after yung mga nakapasok dito, yung nakaposition, ay nagtitake profit sila malapit dito sa resistance na yan, wherein the sell-off started. The point when the sell-off started during the market crash. So dito yun ang naging key resistance level na kung saan nagkaroon ng market correction ulit. So that's it. So basically we are looking at like a cup and handle pattern. So hindi masyadong obvious, but it looks like really a cup and handle pattern at a bigger time frame. So ngayon ay tingnan naman natin yung daily chart at analyze natin yung ano na yan. So basically yung handle na yan is a descending channel, and before this move here, so ganyan, so my bias was always downtrend, and my bias, I keep on telling everyone in my previous live that we might be heading for much more downside to up to 5,800 or even lower. However, something happened to our market. So nagkaroon ng malaking volume. So pag mayroong malaking volume, and then we are in a downtrend, it signifies that that's the end of the move, the end of the move of the downtrend. And it's also signifying that buyers are now stepping in. They can see that our market is quite undervalued, so start buying. The banks, the big institutional traders, banks and other fund managers. So yung move na yan ay very very legit, and for me this move signifies that we are now reversing the trend, and probably we will be hitting this target anytime soon at around 7,430. So but of course, like what I said last week, hindi yan agad-agad tuloy-tuloy na puro bullish candles. So maaari itong magkaroon din ng mga slight corrections, like higher lows like this before hitting the target. So it requires really patience. So sa lagay na ngayon ay candles are still resting, and I don't think that it's a buy signal. So basically it's bullish candle, but there might be some retest of this channel before bouncing back. So this is the best place to buy the index. So antay muna ng a little bit of consolidation or flag formation over here, then bago bumili. So yan ang ating projection for the upcoming week or month. So we are trend reversal, tapos na yung move na to, and maaari tayong mag-hit sa 7,400, and we do not know whether we will pull back again after hitting this key resistance kasi malapit din ito sa long-term trend line. So ito yun. So kahit mag-breakout dyan, mayroon ditong trend line, so maaaring mag-fail din yung breakout. But if it will break out, what I mean is a weekly close above this trend line, then it signifies a much more bullish move, which can lead us to 9,000 key level resistance. So ayan guys, that is about the status of our index. So ayan, so I hope everyone is fine, and let's now move on to the next part of my live session, which is about checking for opportunities for the upcoming week. So this is one of my favorite screener, yung silently setting up. And if you would like to learn about my filters, you will learn it from my mentorship program that I am offering one-on-one via online. And let me know if you are interested to learn stock market in Philippines. You can also learn from me Forex. You can also learn from me cryptocurrency trading, day trading, swing trading, position trading. And you can also learn from me US stock market investing, position trading, swing trading, or day trading. Currently, I'm very active in the Forex market. I do it in a daily basis, and I do swing trading in the US market. I also do option trading as well. So if you would like to learn this kind of stuff, trading, the strategies that I have called squeeze pivot trading system and my mean reversion technique, let me know. So yan talaga yung bread and butter trading strategies na ginagamit ko sa market, in any market. Alright, so let's move on guys. Let's screen some opportunities. Yes, I have already run the screener. So let us check. AP looks reversing, but I would wait for consolidation or formation of higher low. This one is in a very good setup. I remember that last week this is one of my picks. So as you can see, we established here the higher low, and we are now in a bullish candle, confirmation of a bullish trend. So target is this one. Of course, it can still break out, and then you set your stop loss over here. Extension target using Fibonacci extension. You can calculate using that tool. So BHI is a buy signal for me. So by the way, if you would like to get the latest stock updates that I have, wherein I am posting it in my group, I'm actually sending it via email. You may subscribe to Trade Ops weekly stock updates. It's available on the PH market. It's also available in global market, wherein I give signals for crypto, Forex, and US stock market. So if you'd like to know more details, please write me a message. Alright, pure gold downtrend, but now it's also starting to reverse. But however, this is not yet buy signal, so I would wait for a pullback and another consolidation. This one looks nice. It's bouncing from the support level. It looks good. 80. Formation of a flag pattern. So it's also buy signal. You set your stop loss here, and you set your target here. Right, this one is also looks reversing, but again, I need to wait for a pullback and hold above this EMA 20. Legit volume, very high volume here, Meg, and it's also in consonance or in confluence with the Philippine index. So all blue chips are now reversing. PHA still we have here support level. We have here stop hunt formation, higher low, but I would wait for a break. How about this? Okay, so yeah, it's already break actually. Broke, so that can be a buy signal also. You set your stop here and would be looking for this target, first target here. So if your target is here, the risk reward is quite low. However, if breakout happens, we have a much better risk reward. So I would wait for a consolidation phase here, somewhere here, or a nice bullish pattern before buying, and also really a spike in volume. Kasi dito for now volume is very low, so doesn't look legit. Alright, so let's continue. Bloom was one of my picks last week, so let's see. So ayan, this is really a double bottom pattern. You see, this is the bottom, and then breakout, and then volume is spiking up. Very good. But let's check the 5-year chart of Bloom. You see also that Bloom is creating this nice higher lows. So this is another higher low, and then this bottom here, so forming a double bottom pattern. So nice one. So probably have this target here, 8.9, and if it breaks out, this will be the next target. We also have here trend line resistance, so you can take this as a target, take profit points as well. So back to the daily chart. We'll see even at the daily chart, maganda yung risk reward dito ni Bloom. So if at the current price up to the target point, we have 31% upside. So but if it will also break out from this point, then our reward is around 48%. That's very nice, very nice. So by the way, I was recommending also, it's a free recommendation, and it's also posted in my Trade Ops weekly stock updates, this VLL, because I found 120% upside for this. So if you take a look at the 5-year chart, take the high and the low. This is the high, and this is the low. And if you rewind back before this market crash, you find here a low. This is the low before the market crash, diba? So and it's still the high. And then during the market crash, the price breached to that low. However, a recovery candle came, retest again, and we did not go lower than that. So that's a pretty good information, because after retesting we engulf. So we engulf, it means that this is now the bottom. So bam, retest again, bam, we did not go lower than that. So instead we rallied up, and then we even exceeded the high of this here. Exceeded. We break out from that high. We retest that breakout point, and then we still breach much farther, and then we retested this point when the breakout happened. So that's a quiet, nice move. So this is the max pain level for those who are bullish. So yung may mga stop loss dito, tinamaan stop loss nila, out na sila. Ngayon naman, i-reverse ng market yung trend. So this is one, this point here, and looking at this point, we have actually a double bottom pattern in a much bigger pattern. This is also double bottom. So this is called a pattern inside a pattern, which is a very, very legit signal for being bullish. So double bottom inside a bigger double bottom. You see that? So my target for this is around here. So current price versus the target, we have okay, 40%, but since it's a double bottom, it can break out from this high and then target maybe the swing high. I mean the high of this. So if this is the bottom, this is the low, this is the high. You buy low and sell it high. What it will give you is around 120% upside. So, and then but beside that, the VLL is not just a kind of technical chart or technical instrument or a stock which is good for technical trading, but it's also a stock which has a very, very good fundamentals. So I believe 4 months later it can hit this high again. Alright, so now guys, if you would like to learn more from me, or sabihin na natin you would like to get my weekly updates, then feel free to subscribe to TradeOps weekly stock updates. Again and again, it's both available in PH market and US market. So let me know via chat if you would like to subscribe. And by the way, if you would like to enroll on my mentorship program, also write me and I will send you more details. Right guys, so that's it for today, and God bless to all.